Hello everyone and welcome back to this NASSCO MIS training series. In today's video, we'll be looking at how to create workflows. Workflows are how we process staging data and transition them to the social registry after we must have checked for errors and correctness in our staging data. Okay, so first off, I'm going to just navigate to my NASSCO tab and go to data approval, just here. Okay, and I'm going to click on the dashboard. Okay, and what I can see here is the number of unprocessed households that are in my staging right now. So you can see I have 41 unprocessed households across 3 states. Okay, and I can also see any ongoing surveys I might have on my right here. Okay, so if we want to create a workflow, what we need to do is just click here on Explore. As you can see, here are my 3 states. If I want to process the household in Kogi, for example, all I need to do is come down here to the arrow and click on the arrow. Okay, so I have my local government. Okay, and if I click on that, I get the wards in that local government. So you can drill down as low as you want, whether you want to start your workflow at the state level, the local government level, at the ward level, or the community level. It's up to you. Okay, so you can see start workflow here on the LGA. I can click on that to start the workflow on the LGA, or I can click here underneath Old Ajakuta to start the workflow from the ward level, or also here at the community level. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to start the workflow from the LGA level. So I'm just going to say I want to see all the households, which is 21 here, and I'm just going to click on start workflow. Okay, so now it's going to take that 21 records and it's going to create a folder for us. You can call it a folder for us to start working on those 21 records. Okay, now once I click on start workflow, you can see on this screen the system gives me a couple of more filters to be able to drill down those 21 records I have. So say for example I wanted to go to a specific ward, I could also do that here. If I wanted to specify the community or the enumerator, say I wanted out of those 21 records, I only want the one that was done by Hella Nathan, for example. So I want from those 21 records in the LGA, I only want to handle the ones that the enumerator with this name, Hella Nathan, handled personally. I can also set a time frame for when those data sets came in. So if the data came in between, we can say 1st of May to 31st. So within this month, I can also filter those records and confirm them. Okay, but we're not going to do that. I just want to handle those 21 records in Ajakuta. Okay, so I'm just going to leave these blank, but remember you can always filter the records before you create the workflow just by giving some options here. Okay, so I'm just going to click on confirm, and the next step is to give our workflow or our folder a name. So I'm just going to call this Kogi Ajakuta workflow. Okay, so you can call this whatever you want, just something to help you remember. And I'm going to say create new workflow. Okay, so now we've created a workflow with 21 records. These are the individuals and these are the assets. Okay, this is the reference number. Okay, and here is where we can start processing this data before we can transition it to our social registry. Okay, that will be all for this video. Now, next video will be taking you through the steps on how to process all these data sets before you can transition them to your social registry. So how do we clean this data? How do we check this data for errors? What are the things that the system helps us do? We'll talk about that in the next video. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.